Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, in my opinion, are able to more successfully connect with the audience in recent times when compared to other shonen anime, be it legacy or not. I'm talking about the One Pieces, the Dragon Balls, the My Hero Academias, the Black Clovers, and the Borutos. But why is that? This isn't me saying, oh, they're better than them. No, there's one reason, in my opinion, why I believe that this connection has been more successful in recent times than other anime and how they go about it. And I think it's mainly due to the fact that they respect the audience. Now, when I say respecting the audience, every media property should do that, right? They should respect their customer, their audience, etc., etc. But that's, come on, everyone should do that. But in practice, that doesn't always happen. The way they respect the audience was actually ingrained from the beginning. Yuma Takahashi, the showrunner for Demon Slayer, the anime, said it very clearly that when they were developing the anime, they had the new viewing habits in mind. The new viewing habits is that we live in a streaming world. We live in a time when we've never ever had more choice to choose and pick our media that we consume ever in the history of humanity. For that reason, our attention has never ever been so valuable, which means they can't afford to do a 200, 300 episode stretch. They can't afford to do a 50 episode arc whereby only a couple of things happen. Every minute counts. When you compare that to the criticisms that are laid against the Dragon Balls and the One Pieces, they don't have that with Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, and rightfully so. It's a different era. They develop these series such that they will always grab the attention of the viewer. So, but that's nothing new, right? I guess Attack on Titan can do that, yeah. But also, it's about how they deliver the movies. The movies for Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer have canonical implications. What I mean by that is, it's not a waste of time. I know a lot of people might be like, look, I don't really care about filler. But some people do. Even for those who don't, knowing that you watch something, let's say you go into a cinema, not only did you get the theatrical experience, wow, that was a great movie, or a bad movie, I'm not saying they're great, but if they were canon, you know that you've learned something new that is going to be valuable for your overall viewing experience for this series. With Jujutsu Kaisen, they released JJK 0. With Demon Slayer, you had the train, and both of them have important implications within the story. For Demon Slayer, we had the death of a Hashira. Wow, I don't think the JJK movie was all that. I think it was quite boring. However, I learned about Yuta. I learned about Gojo. I learned about Suguru Geto. I learned a lot from these movies. I just feel like both of these series won't waste my time. As of right now, we're still in the early stages. Demon Slayer is only 2 seasons in. JJK is only 1 season in. But the feeling that I got, which was, they're not going to waste my time, there's going to be no filler. When you compare it to Naruto Shippuden, how much filler was there? When you look at early One Piece, look how much filler there is. But look at the implications it's had on other shonen. And the 2 shonen I want to focus on is, number 1, One Piece, and number 2, Bleach. One Piece released a film called Film Red. And in Film Red, it was all about Shanks, and there was implied implications that this might have, or this might be canon. I've yet to see the film, but I know that it's broken records. It's absolutely smashing it. And why is it smashing it that way? Maybe it's because of Shanks, but maybe it's also because you're going to learn something new that is going to be relevant in the story from this movie, aka it will have canonical implications. Look at Bleach. Bleach returned after many years on the shelf to a point when everyone was ridiculing it. Oh, it's dead, blah blah blah, and it's come back with a passion. But it's not come back as a episodic long-running series. No, it's come back as a 52 episode run as they adapt the final saga, the 1000-Year Blood War arc, which many tell me that this could have been longer. And if this was maybe 10 years ago, this would have been a 100 episode minimum arc. But no, they are compressing it into a 52 episode run, meaning that every single minute, every single episode is going to count. And every single episode therefore then has an extra focus and more love towards it. A lot of the things that people say regarding JJK and Demon Slayer, be it negative or positive, they always highlight how it looks, how it sounds, but no one really talks about how it makes you feel. When you strike that balance of looking good, sounding good, it will make you feel good. Also, the fact that their movies are canon, it just feels like they respect me. They respect you, they respect the audience. Do you get that feeling, or is it just me? It feels like it's not just a cash grab and they actually care about our viewing experience. And this is mainly when the movie was announced or post the movie, where you're thinking, alright, the first season was actually quite good. Let's give this movie a look. And then knowing, oh, me going to watch the movie wasn't just a mindless viewing experience. It'll have some importance later on. And then it does in season 2 for Demon Slayer. And it will in season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Hopefully other shonen and anime follow these steps. We've seen the baby steps on One Piece. We're looking at Bleach and how it's conducting its secondary run. Let's see what happens with Dragon Ball. Let's see what happens with every other anime. They really need to evolve if they want to survive and thrive in this new wild world.